Okay, good morning to all of you. Today we are going to discuss two articles, mainly ionization of water. Students, we have seen three different theories of acid and base. In every theory, we are using water as a solvent for the dissociation of electrolytes. So let us think little bit over the solvent we are using for different theories, that is water. So what is the role of water in all these theories, and what are the characters of water? Today we are going to see first of all that point. So ionization of water. The molecular formula of water is H2O. It dissociates reversibly to give H plus and OH minus ions. Okay. Now, if an electrolyte gives one ion having positive charge and one ion having negative charge, if the ions are equal, plus and minus, the charge carried by them is also equal but opposite in magnitude. So this water, it is called by the name as a binary electrolyte. Binary stands for two ions. The electrolyte that produces two ions on dissociation is called as a binary electrolyte. So water is a binary electrolyte, one thing. Then H plus ions refer to acidic character. We have seen in all the theories. Arrhenius theory says, Bronsted theory says proton. So acidic character is related with this H plus and basic character is related with this OH minus, or we can say OH minus refers to basic character of the given substance. So here the acidic character produced today is exactly equal to basic character produced, and that's why this water, it is neutral in nature. It is neutral in nature. So the characters of water, they are, it is binary, neutral, then it is weak also. It is weak also. So in the sense, weak means the degree of dissociation of water is very small. Normally, H plus ion concentration in water is equal to 10 to the power minus 7 mole, and OH minus ion concentration is also equal to 10 to the power minus 7 mole. This is at 298 Kelvin or 25 degrees Celsius. Okay. So the concentration of H plus and OH minus is 10 to the power minus 7 and 10 to the power minus 7. Therefore, we introduce one more property of water, that is called ionic product of water, and indicated by the symbol Kw. So this Kw will be equal to product of concentration of H plus ions in pure water into concentration of OH minus in pure water, that is 10 to the power minus 7 into 10 to the power minus 7, 1 into 10 to the power minus 14 mole square, we can say like this. Now, so because of this property, water is called as a weak electrolyte. Weak in the sense the ions produced from water at equilibrium stage are very, very small. Minus 7 power of 10 H plus, minus 7 power of 10 OH minus at normal temperature of 298 Kelvin. And therefore we introduce one property by applying law of mass action to this reaction, That property is ionic product of water. It is the product of concentration of H plus and OH minus in pure water at equilibrium stage at given temperature, and these are the values of H plus and OH minus. So we get ionic product of water is 1 into 10 to the power minus 14 mole square. So this should be remembered by you. It is an important property, it should be remembered. And because of this, we call water as weak, then binary. Why it is called binary? Equal number of ions having equal charge or same charge. Neutral, acidic character and basic character is produced in equal proportion, and therefore it is neutral in nature. So this is the first point, why water is called as a weak, binary and neutral electrolyte. Next property of water, its protolysis occurs automatically. Autoprotolysis is the property of water. In the previous theory, we have seen if a species has to generate a proton, it requires the medium for the release of proton, that is water. So without water, proton formation, proton release is not possible. But in case of water, there is no need of any solvent. Water itself is capable to generate a proton according to this reaction. So whenever we take solvent water, in that water, two molecules of water will react with one another. One will act as acid and another one will act as a base. So one water molecule releases a proton, so acid, it is its conjugate base. In the reverse direction, this H3O plus releases a proton and therefore it is acid 2 and base 2. So in this way, for the formation of proton, for the phenomenon of protolysis, no external solvent is needed for water. Water itself is capable of producing protons, and therefore there is autoprotolysis of water taking place. ऐसा प्रोटोलिसिस, एटोप्रोटोलिसिस नॉन एक्वस सॉल्वेंट्स में भी होता है कहीं कहीं. फॉर एग्जांपल NH3 plus NH3, इसमें भी एटोप्रोटोलिसिस is taking place. One species giving you NH4 plus and another species giving you NH2 minus. So this is the concept of autoprotolysis. So in case of water, such type of autoprotolysis occurs or takes place, and therefore this is also one of the point why water is considered as a solvent for different theories, and this is the concept of ionization. Now one more point is there, the dielectric constant of water is very high. Water is called universal solvent. Water is called universal solvent because its dielectric constant is high. So this point is to be remembered. The solvent is said to be a good solvent if its dielectric constant is having high value. So here, amongst all other solvents, the dielectric constant of water is high, and therefore it is called by the name as universal solvent. Now what is the molarity of pure water? What is the molarity of pure water? If you take water, for example, 1 liter of water is taken. 1 liter, 1000 ml, that is 1000 gram, because density is 1 gram per ml. अगर पानी लिया है as a solvent, consider 1 liter of water is taken. Okay, 1 liter of water means 1000 ml of water. The density of water being 1 gram per ml, 1000 ml can be considered as 1000 gram, and molarity is nothing but mass of the solvent divided by molar mass of the solvent. So 1000 divided by 18 is the molar mass of water. So if this is salt, 55.55 molar, 55.55. So this is to be remembered by all of us. ये हमेशा कांस्टेंट रहता है, इसकी वैल्यू कभी बदलती नहीं. So if somebody asks what is the molarity of pure water, we have to give the answer, or the answer of that is 55.55 molar is the molarity of pure water. So this is one more character of water. Now what is the degree of dissociation of water? What is the degree of dissociation of water? That is called alpha. So what is the formula? Number of moles ionized divided by total number of moles divided by total number of moles. The previous concept gives you formula of alpha, number of moles ionized at equilibrium stage divided by total number of moles taken initially. Now ionized moles are 1 into 10 to the power minus 7, just seen earlier in this concept, and divided by total number of moles are 55.55. This is the molarity. So if you solve this, you will get 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 9. This is the value of alpha. So it is also one of the character of alpha, that its degree of dissociation is always 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 9. We are studying all the concepts at this temperature. Okay. Now, what is the ionization constant of water? K. What is the ionization constant of water? K. So the formula is, apply law of mass action to this. We are getting H plus into OH minus ions divided by concentration of reactant, that is H2O. तो अभी आप लोगों को मालूम है what is the value of H plus? H plus का वैल्यू क्या है? तो value of H plus is 10 to the power minus 7 mole. Value of OH minus is also 10 to the power minus 7 mole. So if we put in this formula 10 to the power minus 7 for H plus into 10 to the power minus 7 for OH minus divided by what is the concentration of H2O, we are taking 55.55 molar is the concentration of pure water. So this is divided by 55.55, and if you solve this, it comes to be equal to 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 16. So this is also one of the important property of water that is to be remembered by all of you. So अभी आप लोग, why we are calling that Kw is 10 to the power minus 14? What is that Kw? Here the point becomes more clear. This 55.55 taken to left hand side, K is the ionization constant into 55.55 is real number, it is also constant. This is equal to 10 to the power minus 7 into 10 to the power minus 7, product of two constants. Product of two constants is a third constant, and therefore that third constant is denoted by the symbol K and suffix small w for water, and therefore Kw is equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 into this 1 into 10 to the power minus 7, that is equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 14. So what relation we are getting from this? K multiplied by, what is this 55.55? It is the concentration of water at equilibrium stage, and this is equal to Kw. This is equal to Kw. So this is also one of the important formula for water. So थोड़ा सा अगर फिर से रिपीट किया जाए तो why we are considering ionization of water? Because we are using water as a solvent in majority of cases. Water is called as a universal solvent. Now what are the points behind this? Why water is called as a universal solvent? What are the characters of it? The first thing is water undergoes ionization according to the first equation, H2O reversibly gives H plus plus OH minus. Now if this equilibrium is seen, the points that we come to know that this electrolyte is weak, it is binary and neutral. It is weak, binary and neutral. Why it is weak? Because at equilibrium stage, very small concentration of H plus is present, 10 to the power minus 7, and also for OH 10 to the power minus 7. So because of this small ionization of water at equilibrium, we call it as a weak electrolyte. In some books we will find word, there is a feeble ionization of water. Feeble means ionization is taking place, but it is not significant. In that case, we are using the word as a feeble. So ionization of water is feeble, therefore it is weak. Why it is a binary electrolyte? Because it gives equal number of plus and minus ions having equal charge. 1 H plus, 1 OH minus, charge of H plus is 1, charge of OH is also 1. So this is a binary electrolyte, and the third point is it is neutral in character or neutral in nature. H plus refers to acidic character, OH minus signify basic character. If acidic character produced is exactly equal to basic character, the nature of that solvent will be neutral. So it is weak, binary and neutral electrolyte. One thing. At 298 Kelvin the study is to be made, or it is made. H plus is equal to minus 7 mole, OH minus is equal to minus 7 mole. If we take the product of these two, a new property of water comes into play, that is ionic product of water, product of concentration of H plus and OH minus ions in pure water at equilibrium stage at given temperature, and the value of that comes to be equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 14. Okay. Autoprotolysis of water takes place whenever ionization of water is required. No external agency is required for the ionization. Now in the previous theories we have seen HCl will donate a proton unless when it is dissolved in water. Unless and until it is dissolved in water, there is no release of proton. Means other electrolytes require a medium for the release of proton, for donation of proton. But in case of water, there is no need of external agency. Water itself undergoes ionization and forms proton. That phenomenon is called by the name as autoprotolysis. That phenomenon is called by the name as autoprotolysis. So the reaction was written H2O plus H2O, दो वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स आपस में रिएक्ट हो जाते हैं तो क्या मिलता है? एक वाटर मॉलिक्यूल प्रोटॉन डोनेट करता है तो OH माइनस मिलता है प्रोडक्ट साइड पर, और दूसरा वाटर मॉलिक्यूल प्रोटॉन एक्सेप्ट करता है तो हाइड्रोनियम आयन मिलता है प्रोडक्ट साइड पर. सो OH माइनस इज वन ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट बाय रिलीज ऑफ प्रोटॉन फ्रॉम वन वाटर मॉलिक्यूल एंड फॉर्मेशन ऑफ हाइड्रोनियम आयन by accepting one proton from other water molecule. तो एक water molecule convert होता है OH minus में, that will work as acid. Another water molecule is converted into hydronium ion by accepting proton, that will be treated as a base. So water itself acts as a base and acid, amphoteric nature, and that's why no external agent is required for the formation of proton. So autoprotolysis of water takes place. This is also one of the character important for water. Why it is called as a universal solvent? Its dielectric constant is very high. Higher the value of dielectric constant, good is the solvent for the dissociation process, and therefore this is also one of the character. What is the molarity of pure water? We have seen in solution last year different concentration units. In that, what is molarity? Mass of water divided by molar mass of water. मान लो 1 liter water is taken, 1000 ml means 1000 gram because density is 1 gram per ml. So mass of water taken divided by molar mass is 18 and the value comes to be 55.55, or in some books it is given 55.56. So this value is to be remembered. इसको आपको याद रखना है हमेशा के लिए. This molarity of water does not undergo any change. It is constant property, 298 Kelvin. Now, what is the degree of ionization of water? Number of moles ionized divided by total number of moles. तो ionized moles -7 power of 10. इसीलिए यहाँ पर H प्लस इतना मिलता है, OH माइनस इतना मिलता है. सो द नंबर ऑफ मोल्स आयोनाइज्ड आर 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 divided by total number of moles present in water are 55.55. If you solve this, reciprocal of 1.55.55 is 0.018 in log table, and if that is written as 1.8, significant figures, the power 7 becomes 9, and this is the value of degree of ionization of water, 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 9, important character of water. Okay. Now, what is the ionization constant of water? Mind it well, there is a difference between ionic product of water and ionization constant of water. Both are not one and the same. Many times a misconception is there in the mind of students. So the point will be more clear here. If I apply law of mass action to this reaction, I will get a constant. And that constant will be denoted by K, called ionization constant. It is the ratio of product of concentration of products to the concentration of reactant. Once again, ionization constant, by applying law of mass action to this reaction, it is the ratio of product of concentration of products to the concentration of reactant. So here, these are the products, this is reactant, these are the values, this is the value of concentration of water, and again 1 divided by 55.55 is 0.018 into 10 to the power minus 14 can be modified or can be simplified, converted as 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 16. So this is also one of the important point. What is the ionization constant of water? Our answer should be 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 16. What is ionic product of water? Our answer will be ionic product of water is 1 into 10 to the power minus 14. So these two constants are different. Now, if I take 55.55 on this left hand side, K multiplied by 55.55 is equal to 10 to the power minus 14. Okay. Now, this product is called by the name as ionic product of water. So I can, because this is constant and this real number also constant. Product of two constants will be third constant, and that third constant is denoted by the symbol Kw, and it is equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 14. So this equation will clearly tell you the two constants are different. Ionic product of water is the product of ionization constant of water and concentration of water in terms of molarity. Or K multiplied by concentration of water is equal to Kw. So this is all about the ionization of water, why water is considered as universal solvent, why we are using water for different theories to explain the acidic and basic nature of compounds. So this is the first point that was to be covered today. And the second point is pH and pOH. pH and pOH. Now, why there is a need to introduce this concept of pH and pOH? In the earlier part, we have seen concentrations in the terms of 10 to the power minus 7, 10 to the power minus 14, 10 to the power minus 16 like this. Or it may be in terms of 10 to the power minus 3, 10 to the power minus 2. So these concentrations, instead of talking in terms of such numbers or negative powers of 10, let us express the concentrations in some convenient unit, and that convenient units are nothing but pH and pOH. So what is pH? Negative logarithm to the base 10 of molar concentration of H plus ions. In short, What is pH? Negative logarithm to the base 10 of molar concentration of H plus ions is called pH. So the formula for this will be pH is equal to minus log basis 10, never written, it is supposed to be present there, molar concentration of H plus ions, so square bracket, concentration in terms of mole per dm, molar concentration. This can also be written as pH is equal to 1 upon log basis 10, no need to write, concentration of H plus ion. Similarly, pOH can be defined as negative logarithm to the base 10 of molar concentration of OH minus ions. Mathematical form similar to this, pOH is equal to minus log basis 10, no need to write every time, OH minus ions. Okay. Parallel to this term can be taken in the denominator, minus sign will go. We can also write this as pOH is equal to 1 upon log OH minus ion concentration. So this is the first point, the definition of pH, its mathematical formula, and the definition of pH, its mathematical formula. pH is negative logarithm to the base 10 of molar concentration of H plus ions, and pOH is negative logarithm to the base 10 of molar concentration of OH minus ions. pH is minus log base 10 concentration of H plus, or 1 upon log concentration of H plus. pOH is minus log OH minus ion concentration, or 1 upon log to the base 10 OH minus ion concentration in terms of mole per liter or mole per dm cube. Now, we have earlier seen that these two ions, H plus and OH minus, they are related with one another by one equation, and that equation was concentration of H plus into concentration of OH minus is always equal to 10 to the power minus 14 at 298 Kelvin. Every time I am writing 298 Kelvin because this ionic product of water, it varies with temperature. And simple concept is there. If temperature is increased, the degree of dissociation will increase. If the degree of dissociation increases, the concentration of these two will increase. And if concentration of these two increases, the product of these two will increase. And therefore, sometimes he may ask you a question like this: at what is the value of ionic product of water at 325 Kelvin? Conceptual point. As the temperature increases, the degree of dissociation increases. Therefore, the concentration of H plus and OH minus increases. The product of these two increases, and the value becomes more than 10 to the power minus 14. So, if he asks you 325 Kelvin, one option will be 10 to the power minus 12, another may be minus 14, another may be minus 16, another may be minus 18. It's not a problem, it's not a numerical. We should be able to understand this concept that degree of dissociation of water is directly proportional to temperature, because as the temperature increases, dissociation becomes more, product becomes more, and the value becomes more. तो चार options दिए हैं, तो एक ही option ऐसा है, it is greater than 10 to the power minus 14, and that is minus 12, and therefore without any calculation, without any thinking, the answer is, if the temperature is 325 Kelvin, for example I am telling, not correct, but as temperature increases, the value will be definitely greater than minus 14. So only one option is there, that is 10 to the power minus 12, and this will be the answer for that particular question like this. So we are knowing this relation between H plus and OH minus by this formula at 25 degrees Celsius or 298 Kelvin. Now if I apply log to both sides, log of H plus ion concentration, A into B is log A plus log B. So here multiplication, in log it will become addition. So log of H plus ion concentration plus log of OH minus ion concentration is equal to log of 10 to the power minus 14. Log of 10 to the power minus 14. Everywhere the base is 10. Now multiply by minus 1 to all the terms in this equation. It will make no difference. So multiply this by minus, we'll write minus log of H plus ion concentration, this plus as it is, multiply this term also by minus. So minus log OH minus ion concentration, bracket close, this is equal to minus log 10 power of it minus 14. 10 to the power minus 14. So what we are doing, we have defined pH and pOH. We have taken the basic concept, help of this basic concept, that ionic product of water is 10 to the power minus 14, and the equation is like this. To this equation, we are applying log to every term. A into B is equal to log A plus log B. So log H plus ion concentration plus log OH minus ion concentration is equal to log 10 to the power minus 14. All right. Now multiply by minus 1 to all the terms in the equation. It will make no difference. So we'll multiply this by minus log H plus as it is. Inside the bracket minus log of OH minus ion concentration, and this is equal to minus log of 10 raised to power minus 14. तो इसको अभी सॉल्व करेंगे. माइनस लॉग H plus ion concentration, this term already seen that it is the definition of pH. So at the place of this we'll write pH plus minus log OH minus ion concentration, this is nothing but pOH. So we'll write pOH, and this is equal to log of, yesterday we have seen, log A raised to power x is equal to x log A. This is the logarithmic formula. So this is equal to, power becomes coefficient, A minus as it is, inside the bracket this power is minus 14 into log 10 is remaining. Log 10 is remaining. So pH plus pOH is equal to minus of minus, it is 14 into log 10 is 1, no need to write. So we are getting very important conclusion from this. Similarly, H plus and OH minus ions are related with one another by this equation. pH and pOH are also related with one another by one equation, and that equation is the summation of pH and pOH is always equal to 14. Summation of pH and pOH is always equal to 14. So this point, once again for your understanding, ionic product of water is given by this formula. Apply log on both sides of the equation, we get log of H plus, log of OH minus, log of 10 to the power minus 14. Multiply by minus 1 to all terms, minus log H plus minus log OH minus equal to minus log 10 to the power minus 14. And by definition now, minus log of H plus क्या है? This is the definition of pH according to this concept. And what is minus log OH minus? It is the definition of pOH. So at the place of this we can write pH, at the place of this we can write pOH, and if this is solved according to formula log A raised to power x is equal to x log A, it will be minus of minus 14 into log 10, and value of that is equal to 14. So we are getting important relation between pH and pOH. By this, if you know pH of any solution, you can find out its pOH. If pOH is known, you can find out pH. So this formula is also important in solving numericals on pH concept. Now, so after knowing the concept of pH and pOH, the scientist Sorensen, the pioneer of this concept, Sorensen, so he himself has prepared one scale that is called Sorensen's pH scale that gives you important valuable information about the solutions. So before that, we'll try to understand how to use that formula of pH and pOH to calculate the values. For example, we'll take two examples. One example, find out the pH of 0.001 molar HCl solution. 0.001 molar HCl solution, and second is 0.001 molar H2SO4 solution. दोनों का pH parallel, we'll solve here, we'll find out here. So here, HCl being a strong acid, ionizes completely. Whatever the concentration of acid is there, same is the concentration of H plus. Here, H2SO4 being a strong acid, one molecule of H2SO4 gives 2 ions of H plus, and therefore 0.001 mole of H2SO4 will give double the H plus ions according to this reaction. अगर एक molecule H2SO4 का dissociate होता है तो we are getting these things. अगर एक molecule HCl का dissociate होता है तो we are getting these things. No need, single arrow, strong electrolyte. तो इससे आप लोगों को ये समझ, इसलिए पीछे आप लोग जब देखे कि नंबर ऑफ H plus and OH minus ions produced, they are also important. Here the number is different. Now, from this, what is the concentration of H plus then? The concentration of H plus is same to that of acid. 0.001 can be written as 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 molar. And here, what is the concentration of H plus ions? अगर एक molecule 2 H plus ions देता है तो 0.001 mole of H2SO4 will give double the concentration of its H plus ions. So 2 multiplied by 0.001, it can be written as 2 into 10 to the power minus 3, this much molar. Now, we have modified the concentrations of acids in terms of their H plus ions to find out the pH. Now the formula here to calculate pH, it is pH is equal to minus log H plus ion concentration. So that is equal to minus log 1 into 10 to the power minus 3, that is minus of minus 3 into log of 10 equal to 3. Okay. ये कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कन्वर्ट कर दिया H प्लस आयन में, फॉर्मूला अप्लाई किया pH का, वैल्यू पुटअप कर दिया H प्लस का और उसको सॉल्व कर दिया, तो वी आर गेटिंग वैल्यू ऑफ pH टू बी इक्वल टू 3. नाउ लेट अस कैलकुलेट हियर. अगेन फॉर्मूला इज pH इज इक्वल टू माइनस लॉग H प्लस आयन कॉन्सेंट्रेशन माइनस लॉग 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. Log of A into B is log A plus log B. By that formula, it is minus log of 2 minus 3 into log of 10. सेपरेट कर दिया log दो टर्म्स को. पहले अप्लाई log to 2, log 2 minus as it is, power becomes coefficient minus 3 log 10 base is this 10 and power is minus 3. So this is solved. Minus log of 2 minus 0.3010. Log of 20 in 0 is 0.3010. Minus of minus, it is plus 3. Log 10 is 1. So if this is solved, 3 minus 0.3010, it is 2.6990. So very important conclusion we are getting from this. How to calculate pH of any acid or pOH of any base. This will be clear from these two examples. Here only 1 is there as a coefficient, only power of 10 is there. And if in addition to that power of 10, if something comes over here, the value becomes different. So meaning of that is, अगर आप दो acid consider करते हो, different acids, but having same concentration, 0.001 molar and 0.001 molar, मतलब हुआ उन दोनों का pH same नहीं होता. Even though the concentration of two acids is same, it does not mean that their pH value should be same. They may be different. The example is present over here. Now, the reverse of this can also be seen. If the pH of an acid is 3 and if the pH of an acid is 2.6990, what is the H plus ion concentration? What is the H plus ion concentration? So we'll solve one. You can solve other by yourself. So formula is pH. We'll write the formula in reverse manner to calculate H plus. Minus log of H plus ion concentration is equal to pH. pH दिया है 3 minus log H plus ion concentration is equal to 3. Multiply by minus 1 to all the terms. ये minus निकल जाता है. Log H plus ion concentration is equal to minus 3. Apply antilog on both sides. यहाँ जिस रास्ते से आए हैं उल्टे रास्ते से यहाँ जाना है. तो यहाँ तो log अप्लाई किया था, अभी यहाँ एंटीलॉग देखना है. टू रिमूव दिस log, सो सी अप्लाई एंटीलॉग ऑन बोथ साइड्स. ये तो log एंटीलॉग निकल जाएगा. सी द एंटीलॉग ऑफ माइनस 3. द एंटीलॉग ऑफ माइनस 3 इज पावर ऑफ 10 minus 3. ये हो गया H plus ion. So this pH scale given by Sorensen or the concept of pH is very important in different fields. If we are having acids, you can calculate their concentrations in real numbers now. Just here we are talking that pH is 3, we are talking pH is 2.6990. So the concentrations of acids or bases or any solution, now it is converted into some small real numbers like 3, like 2.6990 in this way by using the concept of pH and pOH. तो Sorensen, अभी इससे आप लोगों को पता चलेगा कि if we are having concentration of H plus 10 to the power minus 3, the pH comes to be equal to 3. If the concentration is 10 to the power minus 5, the pH comes 5. If the concentration is minus 7, pH comes to be equal to 7. If the concentration is 10 to the power minus 12, the pH will come to be equal to 12. So this concept is used by Sorensen to obtain one scale that is called by the name as a pH scale. So we'll see what is that pH scale. So we'll write over here, draw a scale like this. It's very simple, but much more informative. We'll write H plus ion concentrations, we'll write pH. 10 to the power 0, 10 to the power minus 1 mole per liter, minus 3. Some customary values will take, will not take all the values. Minus 7, minus 10, minus 12, minus 13 and minus 14. in terms of mole per dm cube, the values of H plus ion concentration are written. Now, how the values of pH will be there? If it is 10 to the power 0, it will be 0 mathematically. It will be 1, it will be 3, it will be 5, it will be 7, it will be 10, 12, 13 and 14. Now, we have seen in ionic product of water that concentration of H plus when it is 10 to the power minus 7, the concentration of OH minus will also be equal to 10 to the power minus 7. So this formula is to be kept in mind. H plus into OH minus equals to 10 to the power minus 14. So if the concentration of H plus is this one, OH minus will also be equal to this one, pH comes to be equal to 7. If pH is 7, we know another formula, pH plus POH is also equal to 14. So अगर यहाँ पर एसिड का pH 7 है तो मतलब POH भी 7 हुआ, 7 plus POH is equal to 14, so POH is equal to 14 minus 7 equal to 7. So this point in the scale is important. This status of any solution indicates the neutral character of that solution. So whenever in any solution we are having H plus ion concentration equals to minus 7 power of 10 minus 7, the pH comes to be equal to 7 and the solution will refer or will show a neutral character, neither acidic nor basic. Now here the pH values are decreasing, H plus ion concentration increasing, minus 3 is greater than minus 5, minus 1 is greater than minus 3 and 10 to the power 0 is greater than 10 to the power minus 1. So here increasing acidity, here increasing basicity, Now see, whenever in any solution this condition is there, pH is equal to 7, POH is equal to 7 and the solution is neutral having equal number of H plus and OH minus ions. See on the left hand side of the scale how the values of H plus minus 5 greater than minus 7, minus 3 greater than minus 7, minus 1 greater than minus 7, all the values of H plus to the left of this, they are greater than 10 to the power minus 7. So we can say here H plus ion concentration in this on this side is always greater than 10 to the power minus 7, isn't it? Minus 1, minus 3, minus 5, minus 6, minus 4, all are greater than minus 7. So H plus is greater than minus 7. The other meaning of this is OH minus ion concentration definitely should be less than minus 7. To keep the ionic product of water constant, अगर यहाँ पर H plus minus 3 है तो what is OH minus? Minus 11. पर H plus minus 5 है power of 10 तो what is OH minus? 10 to the power minus 9. So minus 9 minus 5 14, minus 3 minus 11 14, minus 1 minus 13 14. So if H plus ion concentration is greater than 10 to the power minus 7, then OH minus ion concentration is definitely less than 10 to the power minus 7. But what about pH and POH? See here, pH 5, 3, 1, 0, all these values are less than 7. All these values are less than 7. So pH is less than 7. अगर pH is less than 7 मतलब POH is greater than 7. POH is greater than 7. And therefore the solution will be called as an acidic solution. Solution will be called as an acidic solution. Now Same is the case on the right hand side of the equation. Minus 10, minus 12, minus 13, minus 14. These are H plus ion concentrations. How the H plus ion concentration is? अभी these values देख लो. Minus 10 छूटा है minus 7 से. Minus 12 छूटा है इसे. All the values on the right hand side of this neutrality point, the values are less than minus 7. So we'll write H plus ion concentration is less than 10 to the power minus 7. Exactly opposite concepts are coming on the right hand side. H plus greater than minus 7, H plus less than 10 to the power minus 7. Okay. अगर H plus less than 10 to the power minus 7 है, it indicates OH minus ion concentration, it must be greater than 10 to the power minus 7. So in bracket we'll write the parallel points for POH also. Now, see the values of pH, 10, 12, 13, 14, all are greater than 7. Therefore, this indicates pH is greater than 7. Agar pH is greater than 7, so POH is less than 7. POH is less than 7. And therefore, the solution will be called by the name as basic solution. Therefore, the solution will be called by the name as a basic solution. So, this is all about the concept of pH, why it is introduced, what is the Sorensen scale, what is the definition of pH and POH, how pH and POH are related with one another by one equation, and how to calculate the value of pH or POH if H plus is given, or the converse is also acceptable. If the value of pH or POH is given, you can calculate the concentration of H plus and OH minus ion.